do today, man. And I'm with my co-host, JB Cuzzo.
What's going on, man? You seen the title? Is Cassie a victim or not? Man, I just know we gotta go over it, man. So let's good, everybody. Happy Sunday.
For real, man. For real. Yes, sir, man.
Man down, man down.
Yeah, man down, man down. Be like that sometimes, man. Hey, Sunday night, man. She got shit to do. Hey, you already know. It's First Game Podcast, Season 3, Episode 8. Hey, you know the title of it. Is Cassie a victim or not?
Let me know. I ain't sure.
Yes, we will go down. We got various news, and the Diddy news is definitely one of them. We're going to goddamn get our insight in this one, man. JB, how you feeling, man?
I'm feeling pretty good. Last night I watched a movie called Drop. Shout out to Drop. It's pretty decent, I ain't gonna lie. And yeah, just spend some little quality time, man. Try to catch up on the news.
Facts, man. Facts.
Shit,
Hey,
man. Memorial Day next week. Shit.
Facts, man. Yesterday I caught up on Sinners, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a big blockbuster, man. You better get on that train while you can, man.
We got questions.
Yeah.
Is it a musical?
Nah. It's more like, you ever seen Out of Wild?
Yeah, I seen that.
It's more like on Out of Wild like that, but with the vampire shit. That ain't no spoiler. Like, vampire shit ain't no spoiler, is it?
So why would people confuse it as a musical, though?
Well, I mean, you gotta realize, bro, back in them days, back in way back, like we actually had to have a musician to sing, and he couldn't just make a track and let it spread around America. No, that nigga had to sing at that moment and spot. Like it was his talent for him to sing. So that's why niggas was singing. It wasn't no show me a track back in the day. It was you can play music, show me. You can sing, show me. That's why a lot of people might get it misconstrued with this might be a musical. Nah, bro. But back in them days, you actually had to show talent. You couldn't hide behind that track and producer shit. That ain't no musical, bro.
No, man. It might be a
Nah.
rent.
Hell no.
Wait till it come out on fucking Blu-ray. That might be one of them.
I would have told you that. He got something going with this one. I ain't gonna lie. If it's a universe that he supposed to be promoting, I give it approval.
So
I want. Is this supposed to be the start of a universe? Yeah, keep it going. Keep it going. It had me locked in.
Yeah, man. Maybe I gotta see it.
Yeah, you gotta see it, bro. You gotta see it for
when
yourself.
it come out on DVD.
Oh, I'm about
Blu-ray.
to say,
or Fandango. It's gonna hit Fandango soon.
Yeah, I'm about to say, wait for it to get on Voodoo. You gonna buy it. You gonna buy it. You gonna buy it.
Yeah, on Voodoo for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna watch it.
But I don't know if it's gonna burn me out to the movies. It ain't one of them. I treat them like the movies gotta be like Super Bowl movies, man.
It's one of them movies that like a lot of people are still going to watch. A lot of people are still shit. Some niggas goddamn spin the block on a movie with this movie. They might go back and see it. Yeah, my boy, Fat Boy did it, bro.
He like that shit.
Yeah, he like.
Is it turnt though? Do it got any turnt in it? Period.
Yeah. At the end. At the end. I ain't gonna lie. At the end, boy.
Yeah, man, we
Just
ain't
know
gonna
at
do
the
all
end,
this.
just know at the end, it had to get real life.
Did you watch the post credit scene?
Yes.
All right. Do it make it any better?
The post credit scene. That's why I was like, I'm intrigued to see the other cine movies and how they gonna construct. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga, matter of fact, the nigga who's singing is like basically like a main character. It's on some bloodline shit too. I'm kind of thinking he might go in that bloodline shit. Just how that
No,
shit
I
started.
don't seen it right now. How you describing it? Sound crazy, but let's
It's a
move
good
on
one,
to
bro.
the first thought, man. Fuck
Let's get it,
Ryan Coogler.
man. Let's man. Ryan Coogler got one for you, man. But hey, that's the first thought, man. The term we're gonna go down the
Just
term 86. The term 86 has a few meanings depending on its context, but it's mostly commonly used as slang in the restaurant industry to mean cancel or remove or get rid of something. Hey, I want a
cap
cheeseburger.
in the mob. It mean 8 miles out, 6 feet deep.
But like, you know what I'm saying? You be like, hey, I don't want no 86 the cheese on that cheeseburger. Like, why the fuck
86,
you?
that nigga. 8 miles out, 6 feet deep. That's what it means.
But like when it's on the million out of, or it might be like when it's on the millions out of stock. Hey, 86 that 86 them fries. We ain't got no more fries. But it's urgent, it's murky. But one of the popular ties, like you said, when it comes to 1920s New York speakeasies, particularly Chumley at 86 Bedford Street, where 86 signaled to patrons to leave quickly during a police raids. Another theory links to his diner lingo, possibly from rhyming slang or shorthanded for nicks. Behind restaurants, 86 could mean to reject or discard something in general, like scrapping a plan. Um, this goes to me, this goes to me to show you this post by James Comey,
Former FBI director.
former FBI director.
We gotta put it in context.
He put this post, I guess he happened to come past someone putting 8647, and he thought it
Fresh
was
like that.
good enough to take a picture and say, wow, that's something creative. But you can see at this image, it say 8647. Hmm. Now, like you said, a lot of people's particular to that 86 word, what it means. And a lot of people are looking at 47, like, we know what 47 means. Bro, I've been rocking around with 45, 47 on all these hats. We know what 47 means. So basically, it looked like bro was trying to tell people to get rid of 47.
On the low.
Get rid of 47. That's what I see when I see 8647. But leave it to James Comey. I just came across and took a picture of it. But this goes to my question. Yeah, that is the question. Do you think he was inciting an assassination, putting up this picture, or just him just saying, "Hey, I like creativity at the beaches,"
Man, listen, man.
and also should he be accountable for this action?
I'm just gonna say, yeah, leave it up on the screen, man. Some nice fresh rocks right there, man. Them look perfectly placed. And this guy is a former FBI director,
Yeah.
and he should know the different slangs and code words. This is a
Mm,
mafia term, bro.
mm,
The 8 mean 8 miles out, and the 6 means 6 feet deep, and the 47 mean Trump. We already
mm.
had assassination attempts on Trump, and it's because of stuff like this. I sent a post to the chat. Can you pull that up?
Yeah, I
This
got you,
is
big dog.
Democratic, whatever the hell, Gretchen Whitmer, and just want you to see that they've been sneaking this stuff in. It's like they be doing this mind control, bro, in the liberal media. She got 8645 in like the back corner, like doing the interview.
Let me
And
pull
this
that
is
up.
like, and this is in 2017.
She do got the 8645 in the background.
See what I'm saying? Meet the press.
Mm.
Like, why have that right there, man? Like, they been trying to set this shit up. And if you go to the Jonathan Adi interview, I don't know if we want to pull it out now,
Yeah,
but
we
I
gonna
guess
pull it
we'll
out when it's
wait till we
time.
get to
Yeah,
Cassie. But
because it definitely involved with that Diddy case.
so yeah, I'm gonna just stop right there. You know what I'm saying? Cause yeah, the Jonathan Adi part is where I gotta continue this thought. It's on you,
Mm,
brother. It's on you.
man, I don't care. You could be living in a rock right now and not know what 86 mean. I kind of was one of the people that was living on the rock that did not know what the origin of 86. But now I know what 86 actually mean. That's like if my favorite number was 15, and I'm well known to have like that number represented for me. And somebody was like, "Yo, 8615." I think a motherfucker trying to kill me. But let's put it in bigger text. Let's say I was the motherfucker running this country. You saying, boy, you should call for me to get knocked off as a president? No, big dog. That's against the law. You should be accounted for that whole message. Fuck that freedom of speech shit, because that's the law. Don't insurrect no violence towards the president. You should be locked up. And you are a fucking former FBI director. So you know what the fuck what meaning you was pushing out. You know it. I don't want to hear somebody put this in the sand and I thought this was good art. No,
Yeah.
I don't want to hear that. You knew what that fuck that meant.
Then you instantly deleted it.
Yeah, that's how they always do though. When they fuck up, they delete it and it's like, oh nah, I ain't never. But you know, you got a whole bunch of people that you got a whole bunch of people that record. They record things online just for them to put it on, just for them to post it. Bruh, like, don't try to take it back. You know what that picture represented. You know what that and don't try to say you came across at the beach. Don't do that.
I just came across this clip. I ain't seen it before. I want to watch it. Can you pull it up? It's FBG. I said FBG. It's FBI Director Cash Patel
Yeah.
and Dan Bongino, and they having an interview, and I think they
Oh, they
talking
comment. They
about.
comment about that.
I don't call me. I don't know. I just came across it, and I want to see if that's what they talking about.
What's the name commented too about that? Telsey Gabbard, and she commented about it too. Like, don't try to play it like you don't know what the fuck 86 mean. And also too, what you said. This guy been in a position that people actually try to assassinate him. So we should take that post seriously. Like, bro, you called, even if it's get rid of somebody. It's like, bro, we know what context of get rid of mean. But let me goddamn play their insight on what went down. Oh, you said what is out of play?
Throughout the Russia collusion story and the rest.
Look, I can speak to the folks that were in our seats, our predecessors, and they intentionally failed the American public by putting on the biggest DC deception game we've ever seen. They said the FBI was the most storied institution for law enforcement, and it was. And it will be again very soon. But when the likes of Comey and McCabe and Strzok and company came in here with the James Bakers of the world and intentionally lied to a federal court only to rig a presidential election by lying to the American public and using taxpayer dollars, likely illegally, to fund this entire operation, and then withhold exculpatory information from a federal court that I used to appear before to manhunt terrorists, that's what broke the FBI. And then when they were caught, they lied about it. And you and a few others like Dan and others were brave enough to cover it 6, 7, 8 years ago. And we're still talking about it today because as Congress is working rigorously with us, the Crossfire Hurricane documents are coming fast and hard. And they're being sent there unredacted so we can have full accountability. And that's how you restore what the trust that was lost to the American public when it comes to the FBI.
Yeah, but come on, Director, with all due respect, we've been talking about this for a long time, and I've been demanding accountability for many, many years. One of you mentioned Comey, Strzok, and the rest. They've got TV shows. They've got media platforms. They're fine. There's been no accountability.
Well, look, it's a fair criticism, but what I will tell people is we weren't here in the FBI in the last 5 years when we had statute of limitations that were still in play, where we could have investigated criminal conduct. Most of these statute of limitations are 5 years old. And we will investigate criminal conduct where we find a righteous case to do so, and the law and the facts allow us to. But a lot of it we're precluded from. So we'll take the criticism, and it's rightfully so. That could we have done more in the past? Sure, people before us could have, but what we can do now is continue to put out the documents and the information that these people withheld from the American public. And I'm just telling you right now, as much as we know about Crossfire Hurricane, he and I just found out more last week. And we're continuing to work with Congress to put those documents out. That's how vindictive and vicious the former leadership structure here was. Not only did they bastardize the FISA process and lie to the American public, they withheld and hid documentation and put it in rooms where people weren't supposed to look. And it's a good thing we're here now to clean it up, and you're about to see a wave of transparency.
What do you mean?
Just give us about a week or two.
Okay. Well, I can tell you right now that the judge that gave a smack on the wrist.
So is he saying about in a week they about to start locking in people up?
Hey,
is that what he's saying?
that's what he's saying, and that's better what's got to go down. At this point, these people out here are showing blatantly disregard.
Oh yeah, shout out to Kingdom Palace, man. We appreciate you stopping by the show, brother.
Facts, man. But
Drop a
like
like. Subscribe, you know.
It's like at this point, we got to get people locked up. People are showing disregard to this country and the law. People feel like they're bigger than law. Yes, it's time for people to get locked up. And James Comey, you out here thinking it's funny, putting up pictures and stuff saying get rid of such and such. Nah, big dog. Yeah, I don't give a fuck anybody say that's freedom of speech. You can say what you want to say, but that's against the law. You can't
be honest though.
You can't insurrect violence to a president.
Right now, it feel like, you know, Cash Patel and Pam Bondi. It sound like they doing like they getting stuff done, but sound like right now they doing a lot of big talking, just a bunch of jaw jacking. But
I agree.
I feel like Trump want everything to be precise when he strike. So I feel like they're investigating and they ain't gonna really bring nothing unless they for sure that this is what this is. Because if you go for these people and you don't prove they did nothing wrong, it's gonna look like you just attacking your political opponents.
Yeah.
And I don't think Trump want that. I don't think he want that to be like something that Democrats and Republicans do in the future. So I think everything like this Epstein file, bro, they got so much shit. I think they like really still looking through that shit. Like you can't just release that shit. You gotta look through that shit.
I agree with you. I agree with that whole thing, man. Us American people, we are demanding on results, and we don't understand about time, especially when it comes to the criminal atmosphere. You can't just rush in there and be like, "Oh, I got this on you." No, sometimes you have to wait. Let's get the evidence right, because once it go down in trial, it ain't no turning back. So you do got to be slow step. Hey, MAGA, I know y'all ready for some of these people to get locked up. It's coming. I know it's
Hey,
fucking
look.
us up. It's fucking
First,
you up. It's
first you
fucking
gonna
us
have
up.
to look for Letitia James.
Yeah.
Them like the early starters that like satisfy your feel as you wait.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got the judges who tried to rescue the immigrant from ICE.
Mm-hmm.
Grand jury, they let that indictment go through. So yeah, she about to get for that. That was the dumbest thing you could ever do. Then the guy that was housing the Trinidad
Mm.
and his daughter had a crush on one of them. Like, bro, like what you doing?
Them type of crimes is
That's
easy
a
though.
judge too, though. And
But
these
those
are the same judges that's trying to block Trump from doing everything. I think the Supreme Court today ruled against using the Alien Enemies Act for certain deportations and shit. And I was just like, wow, like what y'all doing?
I don't understand the part of like taking up for some of these immigrants that broke the law for immigration. Like, why are we? What kind of example are we setting that some of these people in this come in this country also have a horrible background? These are not. Some of them probably okay. They probably be innocent, but at the same time, they did not do the due process to become a citizen. That's the whole thing we trying to preach about this country. You are not above the law. We have a law too. This country is serious about their laws. That's the only thing that's going down.
I wish they had like a phone vote, like a vote that go to your phone that you gotta answer or you can't unlock it. It locked and you gotta vote. I wish it was votes to like overturn, like the people overturn the Supreme Court if they want to.
Mm, it might get to that point because it's
Cause
like,
we like, bro, we don't want y'all to stop that shit.
mm, I don't know, hey, bro. I had a comment the other day. What did these illegal immigrants do to you? Like, no, it ain't about that. It's just about I'm an American citizen, and I possibly could use some of these programs one
They
day.
broke into my country. That's what they did to me.
Exactly. They did not do the due process like a many of us had, or not many of us had to do, but damn, a many of us, no, many of people had to do. Even the Mexican people that was hardworking with fucking Social Security cards in this goddamn country, they feel the exact same way. You fucking it up for everybody else. We had to
Yeah,
goddamn
we,
apply for a visa. We had to
we
do all this shit.
but
They don't
that's
make
why
no.
they feel good right now. That's why
Yeah,
they have nothing to worry about. They did it right. They can stand there and watch all y'all get snatched up because they
yeah,
did it
bro.
the right way.
Like
They belong here.
it's a lot of Migos that look at that shit. No, send them home. Send them home. Send them home. Cause they is messing it up. They polluting the goddamn they polluting the Social Security Administration. They taking some of the goddamn shit that we pay for, Medicare and all that. This goddamn go through the goddamn Doge finders. The Doge finders will let you know what everything has went down. But they're just like us. They should be respected.
I mean, listen, man. I don't care. This is me. I
Yeah.
don't care if they good people, if they bad people, if they work hard and they do a lot, if they came here illegally, bro. They gotta go. I don't give a fuck what they was doing. I
Facts.
don't care. They got to go, man. That's how I really feel. I
Facts. It's
want
like
to I want to appreciate the fact that I belong here in America. And that's what everybody else needs to start doing, in my opinion.
facts. Facts, man. I mean, just like that documentary they show. What's the dude name? I don't know if I forgot his name. It's called Channel 5. He do documentaries on YouTube. Go look at him. But he was trying to do documentary on what they call it, the mule, the mule for trafficking, how people get across from here, and it's a cartel nigga, and he be setting up ways, and shit, Border Patrol goddamn got his ass. He thought it was okay to goddamn come out the woods with his hands up. Oh, I'm American. I got a Social Security number. They was like, no, we don't give a fuck. If you don't come through the points of entry in this country, it's illegal, regardless. They don't give a like. You gonna get fined. You got a Social Security number, it's cool, but nigga, go through the point of entry. That's all you got to do.
It's a shame we gotta have this conversation fighting against Democrats. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
We had to get to this point, bro. Because I remember goddamn Democrats back in the day was goddamn telling immigrants they can't come here either.
They don't care. Nobody cares about that. And that's a shame. It's like you could bring that up. People don't care about that shit. They don't feel like that now.
They should care about the damn numbers because Trump ain't even close to how many people Obama deported.
And because ain't nobody trying to stop Obama. They telling Trump stop the plane in midair and turn around and bring them back. Shut up.
Like, god dang,
stupid.
Bro. That is alarming. You mad about Trump doing it, but Obama, hey, Trump ain't even, his numbers ain't even close. That's how sad it is.
Man, we know. Everybody know that shit.
Cause that shit is just alarming, but it's like, what are y'all trying to fight for? You got Jasmine Crockett telling people they here to do the job that you don't want to do.
Jasmine Crockett is gonna cause Democrats to lose. You wanna know why?
Yeah.
Because of the percentages, man. You got white folks in this country. It's more of them than everybody else in this United States. It's a lovely country. And they white. You know what I'm saying? And they vote the most out of everybody. And you got Jasmine Crockett saying that the Democrats just want a little white boy to run the shit. And it's just like, how you think white people gonna feel, bro? You got one president and one party saying that stuff don't matter. We just want to do good for America. Then you got one party saying it's too much white leadership and we gotta get rid of these white. Like,
then you got
bruh, y'all are not gonna win like that, bro.
Then you got the other Democrat Muslim girl talking about we should make laws against white men.
Yeah, bro. She don't even need to. She need to be deported, in my opinion. She too treasonous.
With her damn incest husband.
She too treasonous, bro.
But that's the shit about it though. Like
think about people like her in charge. Like, what you think of that?
Just like what's going on in UK, where we got all UK is getting Muslim invasion right now.
Picture Jasmine Crockett as the president.
Oh my God.
Yo.
It'll be laws that will
crazy.
It'll be laws that will be for black women.
No, I don't even know, bro. Listen to that. And this is why I want people to understand. Like, listen to that. Jasmine Crockett, the president of the United States.
She'll be a puppet. Like you just said.
Oh,
she don't even believe a black woman. You know what I'm saying? She'll rather for a white dude to goddamn run the country.
That is crazy.
I couldn't imagine it, man.
I couldn't imagine her doing all this Middle East business, all this tariff business. I just couldn't imagine, bro.
That shit crazy.
Like I could be wrong, but Jesus, I couldn't imagine Kamala doing it. I couldn't imagine AOC doing it. I can't imagine Bernie Sanders doing it.
Could you imagine the first 100 days with Kamala?
Will we be here? Will we be able to be doing this podcast with the internet? Will we have electricity? Will we have shit?
It would have been a dim holiday on the 100th day.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been no holidays. It would have been Walking Dead out this bit. For real. Prices would have been out as well for everything. Nobody would have had it. It would have been homeless rate. Nobody would take care of the homeless.
drag queen motherfuckers in the military. This is how you shoot, guys.
They all in the big jobs, so you gotta be like that to get in. No, bro.
Today,
No.
I feel good as a sergeant.
Come on,
What?
man. That shit is out of the military. Pete Hegseth walked in there and said, "What the
We get rid of this shit. This shit.
That's crazy though.
He said that shit. We get rid of that. Like, man, it just
That's
bites
crazy
ass
though.
niggas, man.
I'm just thinking, bro. I'm just thinking, man. I could be wrong about how I feel, but I'm just thinking.
And that's the reason why niggas, not niggas, but everybody voted because we did not like that future, and we saw it. We got the future with Biden administration.
Bro, everything I told these people, bro, is true.
Yeah, you were
Right,
spot on. I ain't gonna hate. You were spot on.
When this election was coming up, and I was just like getting informed, I was like, yo, Biden lied about this. This nigga's son did this. Kamala is freaking. I don't want to upset the world, but she just not smart in my opinion.
She's stupid.
Like, yo,
she not even. I mean, for her to have that type of statue of her being a lawyer, I would never want her to be my lawyer.
I wouldn't even hire.
I wouldn't know. I'm getting locked up. If she was my lawyer, I did it.
Come on, bro.
Ain't no use of fighting that one. The way she'll be at the damn stand with the word salad and hand gestures, nah.
Bro, it ain't even that stuff. It's the fact that she was the vice president, bro, with Joe during the worst presidency I ever seen, bro.
And our borders are.
She was the vice president. I thought that borders on shit. Like, bro. And people was like, it don't matter about the vice president. That's how bad she did.
Yeah.
She did so bad, people was telling me it don't matter what a vice president do. And I was like, wow, y'all is really covering.
She was our deciding vote on a lot of shit. That the reason why we do have taxes and inflation. She was that deciding vote. The only reason I say about the borders are shit, that shit spilled into like bigger problems that a lot of these countries are going through, not just us. We are going through immigration problems. We just got rid of that motherfucking shit. And shit, we still getting motherfuckers knocked out. At this point, President Trump goddamn saying, hey, you just support yourself, bro. We ain't gonna say nothing. Just do it yourself, man. Damn. And it's crazy though, motherfuckers trying to say, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. Since 2009 to 2017, those 2 terms now. Bruh, Obama, he got them deported 3.16 million over 8 years. Goddamn.
That shit don't bother me. They supposed to.
And hey,
like they supposed to, man. That's the reason we even got the word.
Exactly. Per year, it was goddamn 395,000.
Still
so it's like
enough.
It's crazy. So it's like, how can you goddamn put that type of ridicule on a president?
We should see them running in the streets, man. Okay. From the board. When we driving to work, we got to see ICE chasing one of them. Okay. Dang, man. Like, that should be like the main goal. Like, I just feel like America would be spacious and efficient and with abundance if we just start having all these scams and bullshit, waste.
And then it was the fucked up thing about it. They was paying these people to be in this country. They wasn't just got them letting them in.
Shit like that, bro.
Like, motherfuckers, Miko be like, he be like, they'll ask them, you got a headache? I know you got a headache. Yes.
Sure. What's the
you can get 15,000. You can get 15,000.
We gotta move on.
Facts, man.
Gotta get through these, man.
I'll be forgetting just us two today, man. Goddamn. But let's get to it, man. Let's get to it, man. I know niggas goddamn looking like, but y'all goddamn going in. Let's get
Yeah,
to the first one, man. Let's talk about the Tory Lanez stabbing, man. Hey, rapper Tory Lanez, whose real name Daystra Patterson, was reportedly stabbed 14 times in California prison, prison attack, while serving a 10-year sentence for the Megan Thee Stallion shooting. The incident, reported around May 12, left Lanez in a critical condition with collapsed lungs, requiring hospitalization and airlifting for treatment. He is now recovering and breathing on his own, according to his representatives and social media posts. The suspect is identified as Santino Casso, also referred as Sabino Casso. He's a 41-year-old inmate serving a life sentence for a second-degree murder. Authorities investigating the attack, which involved a self-made shank. Lane's legal team has since called for a pardon, citing new evidence in the shooting case, though details remain unverified. God damn, man. I mean, this is the problem I got with this, man. The problem I got with it was some of y'all women. I know some of y'all women got common sense, looking like, damn, bro, why ain't they release that dude? But some of y'all women are biased on this gender shit, bro. Some of y'all are too damn biased because of the fact that you scream about men not protecting women. This man has protected 2 women on a case that he could have just been like, yo, that bitch shot her. This bitch shot her. That bitch shot her and walked away from it. This man, goddamn, he said he texted, that gay dude Jason. He said he texted like, I was protecting Kelsey. I didn't want her son to live without a mother because I know she'll be down the fucking road. But it's some of y'all women out here that's, oh, I stand by Meg. You stand by a slut? You stand by a home wrecker? She's the home wrecker.
Allegedly. She'll sue you, man.
Ain't no allegedly because
It's allegedly, bro.
Because I don't think Tory Lanez with her.
I don't know, allegedly, man.
Nah, because the bodies that she left in
this
that trail,
is from all opinions on First Game Podcast is not everybody's opinion.
I mean,
that's like the disclaimer.
I'm just saying though.
So,
you saw all the bodies she trailed. You saw the bodies that she left. The baby, Ben Simmons. She caused the man to go goddamn down the river. I just don't like the women how they just looking at that shit like it's cool. Like if you on the part of black man shouldn't be arrested, this man just got arrested and he's innocent.
Who was on that though? Why you feel like somebody on that? Ain't nobody on that.
Well, I mean, if it's supposed to be like this, somebody innocent, bro. That's what I'm on, bro.
Yeah, I know. Well, we niggas is on, but females ain't on that.
They should, bro. If it's on protection,
we can't tell. We can't tell them what they should be doing no more.
I'm just saying, nigga can't protect you in jail. If you're on the black men should be protecting women.
Man, that's what's going on with the world today. We can't tell women what they should do no more. Men back in the day used to tell women what they should do.
I just hate it, man.
Can't do it no more, man.
I just hate it, man, because it get real alarming, bro. It get real aggravating because you get ridiculed of men not protecting women. It's women out here that need protection.
I guess, man. They be acting like it, bro.
But damn, the nigga protected and went to jail, and damn, y'all not gonna goddamn raise no shit about him being free. It's evidence. Fuck that alleged shit. It's evidence out here that shows that this man did not shoot that woman.
It's actually hearsay.
Damn it.
That's why I said, bro. It's shocking news, but The only way for him to get out is if Gavin Newsom pardoned it, or which ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
He liberal as fuck, y'all. He progressive as hell. Or so he definitely believed to a shotter. And appeal because the case and how it was done, it was just stuff was getting leaked. All witnesses didn't get to testify.
It was a rush. It was a
Tory
lynch.
was the only one who DNA was taken for the gun. He didn't have gun residue on him, but nobody else was tested. It's just like, bruh.
It was a lynch, bro.
Railroad.
It was like what they say. A lot of these cases or crimes with a high profile person, somebody got to get lynched. Somebody got to be an example. And that's exactly what happened.
Nobody don't gotta get lynched because it's a jury. Bruh, the jury is just stupid.
Well, I mean, it's just the fact that it was a high profile name and he was a rapper that so called, make music, degrade women, fuck bitches, fuck hoes, I get money. The next minute, that was the irony. The bitches got you locked up.
Nobody believe that shit, man. That's the jury, though, man. I guess they saw some evidence we ain't get to see, man. That's all I'm saying. It had to.
Man,
Because
that
they
was
talking about that call. I listened to the call, but he ain't apologize for shooting me. He just said, I'm sorry. Could have been sorry for anything. They like, but he apologized on the call. But he ain't say what for. He ain't bring up nothing about it. And she talking calm to the nigga.
and you gotta realize too, bro.
And he just shot her friend.
Like you said, the jury,
Come
bro.
on, bro.
The jury too. They said the
Chill
jury
out.
was all women. How's that coincidence too? An all women jury, and they feelings about he had a girlfriend. He was fighting different girls, and one girl shot. No, he shot it. Damn, he down the road. But Tory Lanez, I give it to you now. You ain't said a word. Now
Man, I
him.
ain't getting to y'all to say something, man. He's stupid, bro. But when that man shot that man, I ain't shoot that bit.
Dang, he don't get no respect, bro.
No, why? Why, bro? You gonna go do 10 years for what? Reputation?
He ain't snitch.
Mm,
He ain't snitch.
see
Don't
what happened
snitch.
to him. See what happened to him?
Yeah, don't snitch. You see what happens when you don't snitch. Yeah,
Man,
man,
nobody wasn't gonna chill, man. Everybody be like, Kelsey did it. That's all he had to say, bro. Kelsey
he
did that
should have
shit.
did
I was
like
trying to protect her, bro.
he should have did like Gunner. Yes, ma'am.
Only person probably would have had, yeah, exactly. The only person probably would have had an issue was Whack with her.
I hate them type of people too because they know if it was on the stand like that, they would have told.
No, not everybody, bro. Real talk, though. Not everybody.
I'm just saying, bro.
It just
Like,
depends, bro. Stuff like that, bro. Hell no, I'm not doing no
if you
time
knew
for
you
that
ain't
shit.
do it though, you trying to tell me niggas would be like, man, I take that heat. It is my gun.
It won't even his gun.
And when ain't his gun. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what the mission
Then they
was.
lost the bullet fragments. It's like, so you couldn't even match them to the gun.
Man, bullet fragment, bitch. Bullet
Like,
fragment,
what
bitch.
kind of case was this, man?
I
10
don't know
years.
what. That's why.
Yeah,
That's why
I'd
I
have
was
been like,
saying.
man, I know I'm getting out one day.
That's why I was saying them type of cases like that when it's a high profile name, that motherfucker might just go down because it's a high profile name, and that's it.
They probably they gonna let them get out though early, but they gonna make them sit long enough to make it feel like they did something. Probably like
Hey,
5 years or something instead of
hey,
10.
it's a lot of conspiracy motherfuckers feel like his lawyer set him up because she was like a former Rock Nation lawyer.
Yeah, he was with them, about to get with them.
It's too deep, man. I hate shit like this where you
I
gotta just look
don't
from the
know, man. I
outside.
don't know the behind the scenes, so I can't say who right and who wrong.
Nah,
I
fact.
just know I feel like from what I seen or heard, Kelsey shot, man. It just made more sense. The version of the story where Kelsey shot made way more sense than the version of the story where Tory
Oh
shot.
God, bro.
He shot her because she said he was a whack artist.
Made a tip dance in the street.
Dance, bitch,
Dance,
dance.
bitch. Right? He's shooting out like a goddamn,
Come
like them old
on,
cowboy movies.
bro. Like,
You know how
what
old
is he
cowboy movies they shoot
talking
at the feet,
about?
and she got them in the street dancing. That's what happened. She in high heels dancing, tap dancing.
That's how I got a feet.
Bullet fragment, bitch. Bullet fragment, bitch. God damn,
That is
man.
fucking crazy, bro.
That's,
People is wild these days, though. Like, people be wild, man. I could be wrong though, but from hearing that this the Kelsey shot mid version for people who don't know.
yeah.
Tory was dating Kelsey. Kelsey caught COVID. Kelsey was like Meg, best friend / assistant. So Kelsey and Tory was dating. That's how Tory knew Meg.
Mm-hmm.
And Kelsey caught COVID and went home. Tory and Meg started. And then
They was in the house together. Shit, they couldn't.
when Kelsey came back, they was hiding it. And so Tory like, shit, I guess Meg know what it is. So they went to a Kylie Jenner party, pool party, and Tory and Kelsey got drunk and passed out. And Meg was drunk and Tory was drunk, and Tory was trying to get with Kylie. Meg got jealous and tried to kiss him in front of Kylie. And then Kelsey woke up and seen Meg kiss Tory. And then it got all turned up crazy because that's the first time Kelsey found out Tory did something with Meg. And they was best friends. And they was drunk. So they was in the car arguing and shit, driving back. And Meg and Kelsey started fighting. And then Kelsey went and got a gun, tried to shoot Meg, and Tory took the gun from Kelsey. Like, that just made more sense. I ain't even explaining all the details, but that just made more sense than you a whack artist. What, bitch?
I just hate the fact
Dance,
that
bitch.
and she in the road. Ting, 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 ting. Like, oh my gosh, man. The shit that tripped me out was the fact that, like, I hate I hate the fact that she got bodies. Like,
I don't matter about that, man. Woman, I don't feel like telling no single woman what the hell how many bodies she can have.
they ain't the body part, but it's just the fact that
I ain't mad about that for
she
real.
the motivation to the home record part that led up to it. At the end of the day,
It's Tory's fault, man. We can't. That's the thing. A real nigga. That's probably why he didn't tell on Kelsey, bro. That's the only thing that I can say. Didn't tell on Kelsey because he realized none of this would have happened if he wouldn't have messed with Meg, if he wouldn't have tried to mess with Kylie, and just stuck it with Kelsey, bro.
man, it pissed me off, man. I mean, at the end of the day,
That's
bro,
him though. Be real.
it's him
None
too.
of that
It's
would have
him. It's
happened
him.
without him, bro.
It's him too. He fucked too many. He fucked too many. It's
Yeah,
always
he
certain
got
girl.
lost in the sauce. He had that. What's that? That Corona, that quarantine radio shit. That nigga was mad
turn
popular.
still making money.
And Meg was on there doing Meg shit, twerking and shit.
But you know what I'm saying? That's what we still getting that, man. New evidence in the case. Kelsey bodyguard has reported to come forward claiming that Kelsey was one who shot Megan Thee Stallion, and he stayed silent to protect her.
Until now. I think him probably hearing how Tory got stabbed up, probably like, oh man, I can't do it no more.
But why is that information I don't mean, does it with the law system, does it like it must take time for that type of appeal just to get filed through. Somebody's blocking that shit or something.
I don't ain't nobody blocking it. It's just the process. Appeals not supposed to be easy.
I hate that shit though. I mean, the reason I say about Meg because it ain't like she fucked Tory on affluence. She had a whole long history of bodies and had a boyfriend. What's his name? Pardus Futon? What's his name? Paradis Futon?
Party.
We thought that was the only boyfriend. No. We thought, and matter of fact, we thought the baby was on what? Niggas try to come at the baby like he was some clout chasing when he said, oh, he fucked Meg. No. That was another body.
But what that got to do anything though?
Because she is I don't like, yeah, you could say Tory was fucking other hoes or you fucking other bitches, but damn, Meg was the one that should have kept her legs closed too, or she had a long history of fucking niggas left and right too. I ain't saying like I'm just saying too though. We gotta look at the fact that she was the homewrecker motivate. I mean, common denominator too. Like she got a long list before too. Like damn. It ain't like it was Tory just trying to get at Meg and like, yeah, girl, we can do this. No, bro. She got a long list of knocking niggas down. She even fucked a whack, a sorry basketball player.
No matter, man.
Lotto goddamn dismissed his ass.
It don't matter.
Lotto said, should you be worried about your shot than shooting?
Don't matter, man.
Nah.
Can't bring that up.
We gotta bring that up. We gotta bring up her history of
Her sex life don't matter with this.
it do. Cause that's the reason
How?
why bitch was shooting. That's the reason why Cassie was shooting.
I don't know. The reason Cassie was shooting because Tory did what he did too, bro. I'm telling you. That's one of them moments like if you was Tory, you would understand. You'd be like, why the fuck I even do that shit?
I understand Tory
I ain't
shit.
even have to do that shit. That's one of them moments where you sitting in the cell, bro. I'm talking about like when you sitting in the cell, you just like, that's on me. That's on him, bro.
It's on him at the same time too, but it's like shit. You gotta at least give like 40% to Meg too, bro. If that's supposed to be her friend,
It don't matter though. Cause without Tory, bro, it don't go down like that.
yeah, true shit, man. It's just I don't. Y'all got y'all guy protecting black women. He ain't locked up right now. That's all I gotta say about it.
Free Tory though. I know he ain't shooter, but
Hey man, hey, chill out now. Don't say free Tory. You goddamn might have a SWAT team come get your ass.
man, free Tory, man.
The only reason I bring that up because goddamn Chris Brown got locked up in UK before he said free Tory. But it wasn't because of the post. It was because he had prior incidents in UK like around 2023. Let's get to the next one, man. Yeah, we're going to have to get to the Diddler case. Yep. Yes, sir. The ongoing federal criminal trial case of Sean Diddy Combs, which began in May of 2025 in New York, centers of allegations of sex trafficking, racketeer, and related charges. Prosecutors accused Combs of music. Niggas accused Combs of orchestrating a criminal enterprise that involved a woman into participating in drug-fueled sexual events known as freak-offs. Oh, shit. The events allegedly involved threats, violence, and drugs to ensure compliance with Combs using his wealth, influence, and business empire including the Bad Boys records, to facilitate and conceal these activities. These indictments claims that he controlled victims' lives through financial manipulation and physical abuse, with some incidents reportedly recorded. Key evidence includes testimony from Cassie Ventura, Combs' former partner, who detailed an 11-year abusive relationship, includes violent incidents like a 2016 hotel being captured on video, what we covered. Prosecutors cite that Combs allegedly attempt and silence victims and obstruct an evidence. So we go through, goddamn, some of the text messages that was presented, because this court case got ugly.
I sent a video.
Right, okay.
Yeah, you can skip through it and shit to get to certain parts if you want to. Speed it up. Speed. But yeah, man, I can give you my take after we listen to this. But my take, man, just gonna be honest as I can be.
It's an ugly case, man.
Honest as I can be.
It's an ugly case, man, because at this point, man, and it's sad because Cassie is pregnant. She is married and pregnant to another man.
I mean, but this was years ago. Well, she was young as hell.
Yeah, I gotta skip around. Let me pull it up right quick, man.
This is not what she's currently doing.
But we're going to start with some dialogue in the court case, and we're going to skip around some a little bit. We're going to play and stop. But, let me see. Oh, shit, I don't want to play that. All right. You can hear it?
Or Puff Daddy, but you called him Sean, right?
Yes.
You knew a version of him the rest of the world couldn't see, right?
At this moment, the prosecution objected, but was overruled.
In ways.
You kept coming back to him for 11 years?
I wouldn't say coming back.
You believed he loved you too.
I did believe he loved me too.
So when he cheated on you, it hurt.
Not every time.
At this moment, the defense said,
Bring up this defense exhibit.
but the prosecution objected and said it was not in evidence, and the judge agreed that it was not in evidence. And they continued.
Ms. Ventura, read this just to yourself. Why did you send this message?
To let him know I was going to dinner.
What was going on when these messages were sent?
I'm not sure.
What was going on in your relationship then?
It was early. We were loving.
I offer it.
At this moment, the prosecution objected on the grounds of being offered the truth, but was overruled.
Please read.
I wrote, I love you, smiley face. I'll fly anywhere for you. I love you, Cass.
This
See, I'll
2009
fly
email
At this
anywhere
moment,
for
the
you.
prosecution objected on the grounds of hearsay, and the judge told the defense to ask more questions.
from BlackBerry. What is BG?
Baby girl.
What did you write?
You hungry, Pop Pop?
And Mr. Combs wrote to you, we are so in love, we don't do anything else. How long had you been?
Oh, man. That pop shit, the why I heard from evidence.
Yeah, that's
why I
what,
heard from them
that's what
shit.
she called her granddaddy.
And this nigga said, you better call me Pop.
He ain't say you better do nothing.
No, I ain't gonna, my bad. But he did say, call me Pop. And she was calling this nigga Pop. Her dad, what grandfather?
Did she have to, though?
No.
Right.
Hey, is that one evidence that she's not victim? She's not a victim?
We gotta keep going to see.
We gotta keep going.
Seeing each other.
Like 2.5 years.
Please read this 1364.
I haven't talked to you at all. You don't even try. You rush me off the phone. I'm really hurt. I don't need your money. I need some attention.
You wanted your
Sound
special
like
time
he
with
ain't
Mr. Combs?
forcing. He
Yes.
ain't trying to be
You testified
around.
that you told him,
She
I love
reaching
you so
out.
much, you make me a better woman.
I definitely wrote those messages.
You wrote, I can't wait until we have a baby of our own. You knew that he had 6 children at the time?
Yes.
Now, these messages about freak offs, when you say, you know it doesn't matter to me, you mean weekend or weekday, either is fine.
That's what it says.
Mr. Combs says, maybe we can call Jules. Can you do it?
Yes.
This was an explicit message from you
Yes.
about the upcoming freak off.
At this moment, the prosecution objected, and it ended in a recess called by the judge, but once they returned, they continued.
Ms. Ventura, this is from Mr. Combs to you. You respond with an extremely explicit message, right?
Yes.
This is 2 days after planning a freak off, right?
Yes.
He said, I want to see, how did you reply?
I can't wait either.
You wrote, I feel like I want to fuck, right?
That's what it says.
Mr. Combs says, I'm so horny I can't concentrate. What do you say?
That I'll go to Dwayne Reed for candles and then set up the room.
Did you understand that he was going to take... Another video of you?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Let's pause right there. Let's pause right there.
You telling me
She's saying,
set up?
I'm gonna participate by going to a Dwayne Reed. That gotta be some special place for candles. I ain't never heard of. Then she said she gonna set up the room.
So hold on. I'm not. For somebody to be a victim, she was indulging the freak off. She was setting up the couch and shit, candles.
Let's keep going.
Oh my God!
Let's dive deeper. No
At this
Diddy.
moment, the prosecution objected on grounds of speculation, and the judge told the defense to move on.
You ask, any pills on you?
Yes.
What pills were you taking then?
Opiates?
You deleted videos on your devices, right?
Yes.
What did you write?
That I need to feel this is my husband, the only one who will see this side of me.
Were you afraid that Mr. Combs was only seeing you for sex in this way?
That was a concern.
You still were not public in your relationship with him?
Correct.
Were freak-offs important?
Integral to us.
Who was at your 21st birthday party in Las Vegas?
I gotta throw
Britney
this
Spears,
out there.
Dallas Austin.
Pause,
How did you get them there?
pause.
They came for Sean.
Yeah.
All right. So right there at that moment, what the lawyers, I feel like they're trying to establish is that Cassie thought Diddy loved her on some shit, but she was really just Diddy side piece, bro. And they trying to show that she was willing to do all this to win Diddy over. It was all consensual. It's a keep going though. My bad.
I mean, I get that too, bro. It's like, come on, the lawyer looking at her like, yo, you not realizing you was just here for sex. You just try to like not acknowledge that feeling. But you setting up candles and shit. Oh my God.
Let's keep going, man.
You're
Maybe
very
it's some
beautiful and
sex
charming.
slave shit.
Thank you.
It's true. Who is Tommy Mottola?
A well-known producer.
You were an up-and-coming star?
I guess you could say that.
After you signed with Bad Boy, things were still platonic.
Yes.
You had a rough performance.
106 in Park. It did not go well for me.
How did he help you after that?
We did a YouTube video. He said, everybody makes mistakes.
What was wrong?
I couldn't hear myself.
You were dating Mr. Leslie. How much older than you?
Sorry. Nigga want to just get YouTube
Was he?
Premium,
10
man.
years.
Then you traveled to Miami with Mr. Combs. The flyer of the event was just a cover to spend time with Mr. Combs, right?
That's true.
You had a tattoo of Mr. Leslie's initials on your body, right?
Yes.
How many tattoos did you have then?
At this moment, the prosecution objected on the grounds of relevance. The judge overruled it and said, but let's keep it moving.
3.
The one on your arm?
No regrets.
Mr. Combs taught you how to do oral sex.
He did.
Look at this. Tell me when you're ready. Can you read it?
You can read it. It's making me laugh. It's from 2007.
You wrote, I feel protected. You are sweet. You wrote,
Wow.
I see that Carrie is better fitting for you. I'm hurt that you think I'm malicious. You're very important to me. Cass. What were you trying to convey?
It's like a journal entry.
You discussed Carrie Morgan. Did you think Mr. Combs was attracted to her?
There was a point in the very beginning.
Did that complication carry on in your relationship?
Not really. Carrie was just always with us.
I'd like to start asking about freak-offs. Sometimes you wore a wig and a mask.
Yes.
The general public did not know.
At this moment, the prosecution objected, and the judge told the defense to rephrase the question.
No one knew until November 2023 in the public.
Yes.
Fair to say his career was ruined after your lawsuit?
I can understand that.
Let's read these messages. Mr. Combs wrote, when are you on your period?
No, now.
What you be thinking about when you horny? Ms. Ventura, if you don't want to read the answers, I can read them.
Thank you.
The O has lots of oohs after it, right?
Yes.
After a freak off, you'd make love with Mr. Combs?
Yes.
Your period, Mr. Combs is asking when you're on it, right?
Yep.
He's asking in the context of when to meet up and have sex.
Looks like it.
Sometimes you watched him with a female?
2 or 3 times.
Did you talk with Mr. Combs about the swingers lifestyle?
Then no one talks about it.
Were you keeping freak off secret from your friends?
Yes.
His assistants help him?
With everything.
Would you remember if an assistant came in during one of your sessions with an escort?
Not necessarily. I was high.
So you don't remember much.
I had my privacy invaded a lot during that relationship.
This is from July 2012. You say to Mr. Combs, I'm horny and bored. This was after a freak off, right?
There are a lot of texts here.
At this moment, the prosecution said,
I would ask that the witness be allowed to read the entire document.
Yeesh. Hey, man.
Y'all here, man.
I'm looking at the point like she participated. She
I'm
put
not
on the
seeing
wig.
this forceful stuff yet. Like the way
I'm
I
seeing-
first thought it was, I thought like she was always trying to get away. and he'll drug her till she be like dead, laying there dead, drugged out, and they just forcing themselves on her and shit. But it don't look like that.
We gotta look at the context too of trafficking. Like, she wasn't getting paid to do this shit. She put on that wig on herself. She actually felt threatened when there was another woman involved. God damn, we have to go play some more.
Keep going.
And the judge asked how many pages. The defense said
8.
Then the prosecution said,
We don't have a copy for the witness.
so the defense said,
We'll show it on the screen.
so it was shown, but not in the public gallery.
You said Mr. Combs often put you down, but he also sent you encouragement and called you a queen, right?
Yes.
At this moment, the judge asked for a sidebar, then continued.
What would trigger Mr. Combs' incessant calls to you?
Anger, doubt about where I was.
If he suspected you of cheating, he'd call you incessantly
That was one of the reasons.
because he thought,
At this moment, the prosecution objected, and it was sustained.
do you believe Mr. Combs has good taste?
I think he does.
He's had an impact on fashion.
People like his style. Sean John.
Did you consult with him on your look?
Sometimes I got advice I didn't ask for.
He still ran his companies even while having all these freak-offs, right?
He did.
What was he addicted to?
Success.
What substances? Opiates?
Yes, he told me, and I saw it.
Did Mr. Combs' mood depend on whether or not he was withdrawing from opiates?
He was more irritable, I would say.
What other drugs was Mr. Combs addicted to?
At this moment, the prosecution objected on the ground of no foundation, but the judge said, I'll ask if I want the grounds, then sustained and said to rephrase it.
What was his drug of choice?
Ecstasy or MDMA.
Opiates daily?
When he was doing them.
You saw him withdraw.
Yes.
Let's turn to GX411.
At this moment, the prosecution said,
It's not in evidence yet.
then they continued.
So B414, page 3 and 4. You wrote, I love our FOs when we both want it. You felt that?
Loving FOs were just words at that point.
Mr. Combs wrote to you, I want to freak out right now. And you wrote that you wanted it too. LOL, me too.
I texted more than that.
But you did text that to him. Mr. Combs wrote to you, Jules is available if you're into it. You could have said yes or no, and you said love you.
There was no yes or no.
Bring up B420 on page 2. Mr. Combs wrote, do I have your permission to set up freaky fun? You wrote, ovulation.
Yes.
Here.
Shit.
Oh, go back. They
Oh, you
kind
said
of
go
sped back. They sped through that.
Let me see. I can got that.
Right on, look. All right. Permission to set up free fun. What's it going? Do I have your permission?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
She got down. He asked her, do I got permission to goddamn go along with it? Do you want to get along with it?
Do I have your permission to set up freaky fun? You wrote ovulation. Yes.
Is that a victim?
Whatever ovulation is, though. Whatever that
What
is.
that mean?
That's some freaky shit.
But she wrote yes though.
No, she was saying yes to her writing
Oh, yeah, okay,
ovulation.
okay. What the fuck do that mean, ovulation?
I think like her period on.
Oh, she's saying she's ovulating. Okay. She's saying she got down. I don't know. She still said it's still. If you wasn't indulging that shit, you would have been like no. At the end of the day, you know what the fuck this nigga was hitting you up for.
There was no yes or no.
Bring up B420 on page 2. Mr. Combs wrote, do I have your permission to set up freaky fun? You wrote, ovulation.
Yes.
Here, what do you say?
I asked, which hotel? I must have called him in between. I don't want to assume anything.
He said montage. You said you could also go to Pleasure Chest. What would you get there?
Sexual supplies.
What supplies?
Lubricants, outfits.
He says, have fun, impress me. You say, okay. He says, well, can we kiss a lot? What do you say?
Yes.
You wrote, I left the iPad.
I don't know whose iPad this meant.
Mr. Combs wrote, I'll be there right after my session. This was in June 2017. Do you remember arguments you were having at that time?
Not specifically.
Here you say, the game starts at 10 p.m. No breaking character till 8 a.m.
This was a game a friend of mine told me. A way to rekindle your romance.
By doing something different in the bedroom?
It's a whole getting into character thing.
Mr. Combs says, let's get some outfits and go to sex club.
Lord, Diddy. Calm your Diddy fucking funny and wild, boy. He gotta calm down. He was getting too crazy, bro.
It's just the fact. Okay, like you said, if we going off these charges of sex trafficking and all this shit, he's asking her. It ain't like bitch, you better goddamn bring a wig, and I'm gonna have 5 or 6 niggas to goddamn dig you out. It's a party, basically. Do you want a party?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just saying, from what it sounds like currently to this day, I don't know, man.
It sounds like
that was it. That was all of it.
It's more.
Oh, you said fuck.
Wrote, surprise package coming from out of state. Why can't I reach you? What do you say?
I was getting my brows done.
Did you come to know Mr. Combs was leaving to freak off to go see Kim Porter?
Yes.
How did you find out about Gina? How did you feel? Did it upset you?
Yes.
It prompted arguments?
It did.
And he thought you were not faithful. What were his reactions?
It was scary.
Mr. Combs wrote to you, let's do something different in NYC this weekend. FYI, Dave hit me. What does hit mean?
Reached out.
And Daniel contacted you. Did this mean you might have a freak off?
Might.
He tells you, you better put me on VIP vibrate alarm or something. He's frustrated you don't answer his texts fast enough.
Right.
You tell him to come to NYC understanding there could be a freak off.
Maybe.
You also saw the Book of Mormon.
Yes.
Masked Pleasure. Is that a sect club?
I would assume.
He asks, are you ready for tonight? What do you say?
Yes. I just have to get some things. This is not about what I felt, right? Because you are skipping over a lot here.
What did you write?
As much as you think you're Bruce Willis, you're not. Your kids were babies when we started dating.
If you saw him on social media on vacation with others, it was heartbreaking?
It could be. I was 7 years in.
And what about this? About Gina? You wrote, I don't want to be a side piece, but I'll treat you as a king. You wanted to be the main girlfriend?
In 2013, yes.
You saw social media posts of Mr. Combs with other girlfriends and got angry, right?
Can I speak? I was jealous of certain situations.
Did there come a time he suspected you were in a relationship with someone in the industry, Mr. Muscooty?
Yes.
Mr. Combs thought it could be good for your career if you collaborated with Mr. Mr. Muscooty.
Yes.
Why did you begin your relationship with Mr. Muscooty?
We enjoyed each other's company.
You were in a relationship with Mr. Combs?
We were on a break.
But you were still doing freak-offs with him.
Yes.
After Mr. Combs found out by going through your phone, you went to see him. You knew he was upset. He previously attacked you.
Yes. I thought I'd be safer with other people there.
Your affair with Mr. Muscooty was only a month long, but you got a burner phone for it?
Right.
Mr. Combs kicked you in the back?
Yes.
This came up later in your relationship that you had cheated on him with Kid Cudi.
He brought it up quite a bit.
When he cheated, he said, well, you had an affair with Kid Cudi, right?
Sometimes.
He suspected you of having an affair with another person in the industry. You were in South Africa filming?
Yes, Honey 3.
While you were there, you saw a photo of Mr. Combs with Gina and were irate, right?
Angry.
You blocked him and focused on the movie, right?
I tried my best.
Mr. Combs suspected you of a relationship with whom?
Michael B. Jordan.
You sent a video not only to Mr. Combs, but also to staff. Who? D-Rock?
Yes.
You sent it to them because you were angry with all of them.
I was hurt. I spent all my time with them.
You thought they were in on it. The physical abuse. When did your father learn about it?
Same time as my mother.
Did Mr. Combs come to Connecticut to speak to your parents?
I don't know if it was then.
Carrie Morgan knew about the abuse.
Yes.
The eyebrow gash incident. What was it about?
Didn't answer the phone and went to sleep. I was supposed to be packing for a trip.
He was inebriated?
I don't remember that.
Why were you asleep?
A drink at the Abbey had something in it, I think.
Did Mr. Combs ever abuse you while he was inebriated, then say he didn't remember it?
Yes.
Did you feel he was not taking responsibility?
Yes.
For drugs, you'd both go to rehab?
Rehab wasn't really a thing during our relationship.
The freak-offs were an opportunity for you to take drugs together?
Yes.
You went a lot to Burning Man?
Yes.
Did you ever call yourselves Get High partners?
We did.
Did you take drugs from him without him knowing it?
Yes.
Pause,
What was his reaction?
Explosive.
Pause.
Yeah.
Bruh. So how can you say he forced drugs on you? You can't even say that now. Because y'all call yourselves the Get High partners. It say, did you take drugs from him? Did you take drugs from him without him knowing it? Yeah. What was his reaction? He mad. And he told LA dealers not to deal to her. Damn, it's almost over, man. If they said that she wasn't pregnant like that, they would really, you know what I'm saying?
Got real into it. Hey, man. Is she a victim, man? Because at this point, who is telling you to say yes? Or who has influenced you to say yes? Or did it seem like she felt like she had to say yes because she was about to get replaced? She felt like she was about to get replaced for some fucking reason.
Run through it, bro. There gotta be more to the story.
Got you, man.
Did he tell LA dealers not to deal to you?
Yes.
You told Ms. Coram that you learned only after the fact that Mr. Combs had dangled Ms. Bongolan off the balcony?
I'm not sure.
You were on drugs?
I'm not sure.
You got a life coach for your drug use, according to this document.
I don't know who that person is.
You were doing a lot of drugs?
It was a rough time.
You tried to get into a rehab, the Golden Door.
It was a spa. There was a time I lost all sense of smell and taste and woke up in a hospital with an IV in my arm. I tried then to get help.
The time after
she
San
got
Bernardino, you
COVID?
learned that he had overdosed.
A very strong opiate, yes.
Were you ever not addicted to painkillers?
We took
So
Ibogaine.
she started
Where did you get
COVID?
it?
Cancun, Mexico, separately,
When Mr. Combs threw you off the boat in Cannes, when he accused you of taking drugs and squeezed your leg,
among other things.
but you still wanted to be with him?
I did.
Switching topics, when you say Mr. Combs went with guns to find Suge Knight, do you remember telling the government that you did go with them?
No.
Let me show you.
At this moment, the prosecution said,
Just for the parties.
then they continued.
I did not
Lord,
go.
she done said she went to the government. That means the jury now see her story is changing. She don't got a consistent story.
I was wondering why she was like, let me go to the government. Damn. She tried to play it like she didn't. I hate when motherfuckers, motherfuckers
Nah,
do
she ain't
try
trying to say she ain't go to the government. She told the government about Diddy getting guns to go look for Suge Knight. And she told the government she went with him. But now she said she didn't. So that's why they were like, let me show you. Because they got the paperwork of her saying that she went with him back then. I wish this shit was on TV though, man.
They need some.
They can't do it because it's a federal. But if it was state, it'd be on TV.
Go with them. So I don't think I said that.
You also did with Ms. Morgan, right?
Yes.
Do you recall telling the government that you did not see what he did, hitting her in the head with a wooden hanger?
I saw the hanger. I saw he was angry that I was doing with Carrie.
This broke up your 17-year friendship with her?
It did.
Did you tell Mr. Combs about your relationship with your now husband?
No.
Ms. Morgan sued you and Mr. Combs.
Made a demand.
And you paid part of that?
I did.
And you haven't spoken with her since?
Maybe one text.
That was the relationship ender?
Yes.
You would heat up the baby oil?
Yes.
Now, is this from the day before the Intercontinental Hotel incident?
Wow.
At this moment, the prosecution said,
This is a
See,
long
that's
document. We need
showing
time to read it.
initiative.
so they took a break.
Is this from March 4th?
She heating up the baby all day ahead.
She was prepping. She was prepping.
How is he forced it?
She was prepping for this shit.
Keep going, man. It's almost over.
Man.
4th.
At this moment, the prosecution said,
With UCT time, it is March 3rd.
then continued.
Okay, Mr. Combs refers to accessories.
For the premiere.
You sent him an explicit message?
Yes.
He responded with with a number of M's. He wrote, too bad you have to work, LOL.
He did.
You ask him, are you feeling better? Then he's discussing bodily function.
Yes. Could we just clarify what time these messages are really from with the UCT?
At this moment, the prosecution said,
There's a stipulation on that.
and this document was shown. You can pause to read it if you want. Then they continued.
Mr. Combs went to your premiere lunch at the London Hotel?
He did.
Then he says, I just got out of a spiritual therapy session.
I asked, how did it go?
He said, it's a process. This is leading up to the hotel incident. You say, baby, I want to FO so bad. You were asked in your direct and said you didn't want him to ruin your premiere.
Sure.
Mr. Combs says, if we start at 7 p.m. and go until 4 a.m., you can get enough rest after.
Yes.
He said,
Bruh. This nigga said, she said, I want to freak off so bad. And this nigga say, can we go from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m., bro? And look what the next shit say. He's saying it be a shorter than usual freak off.
She down with the plan.
But this is right before that hotel fight.
Oh.
And he's saying basically he went to a spiritual therapy session. So I guess he can say he getting therapy for his anger issues. And this is her not like the video. It shows she trying to leave and he pulling her back. It sounds like she leaving and he pulling her back to the freak off or whatever and blase. But his lawyers is trying to say, no, this is just domestic violence. But y'all ain't charging him with that. Y'all charging him with sex trafficking and racketeering. Racketeering. He said if y'all was charging him with domestic violence, then cool.
That would have been a good one.
But it's clearly showing that she wanted to go to this hotel to do this freak off. She wanted to do them drugs with him. And, bro, keep going. You going to see messages, bro. Keep going.
But she married. Oh my
Saying it'd be a shorter
God.
than usual freak off?
That's how I would understand it.
What do you say?
Carrie is here. We can't do it at my house.
You say that guy is sick. I'm not going to ask you what you meant. So you were turning to Johnny.
He
Is he a
burned him.
dancer or an escort?
We hired him as a dancer, but he did
Pause.
what an escort does.
Do you remember the beginning of
Johnny is the dude that shot up the Trump shit.
Oh, okay. Johnny OD.
Yeah, that's him. Keep going.
Yeah, Johnny OD had some. Hey, I was gonna. You probably could look up some shit with that.
freak off in the Intercontinental?
Not really.
The drugs were bad MDMA, right?
I have no idea.
At this moment in court, the trial session was wrapping up for the day. The judge looked at the time and addressed the jury. It's 5 o'clock, jurors. You may go home. Do not look up anything about the case. As the jurors stood to leave, the judge formally dismissed them, reminding them of the rules. Then the judge addressed Cassie Ventura, who had just completed another day on the witness stand. Thank you, Ms. Ventura. No discussions with the government. We'll see you tomorrow. Cassie then left the courtroom. Once the jury and witness had exited, the judge turned back to the attorneys to get a sense of how much longer this part of the trial might last. Judge, how much more? Combs' attorney Estevao responded, let me check. Then AUSA Johnson added that the government expected about 30 minutes of redirect examination for Cassie Ventura the next day. Combs' lead counsel, Agnifilo, chimed in to say, we'll figure it out tomorrow. The judge reminded the prosecution to have their next witnesses ready, asking who was expected next. The government responded, Don Richard. Before officially closing the day, the judge added, if there are more issues, someone needs to email the court. This was likely in reference to prior concerns or disputes that had come up off the record or off docket. Finally, with no further issues raised, the judge announced, court adjourned. That was it for today. What do you think about Cassie's cross-examination? Did you think the defense did better than the...
That's it. That's it.
They ain't got the next day on there.
Yeah, they ain't got nothing. But
it gets worse, bro. It gets worse.
So it gets to that getting pissed on and shit, right?
Nah, yeah, that stuff, and then it get to her actually texting him, talking about another freak off after the hotel fight, and the text messages he asked her, well, did she want to do it again? And then she was like, huh? And he was like, what, you can't read? And then she was like, yeah, but I just need a different vibe than the hotel day. And then he was like, yeah, F that. I don't want to ever do that again. So I guess they tried something during the freak off that they didn't like. That was different. But it clearly showed she's not held. And then they say she got upset about the Gina pictures, right? With Diddy when she was at her mama and them house in Connecticut. So she was already away from the nigga. She be away.
She supposed to moved on. She's still saying yes. She felt threatened because of her. She felt threatened that somebody was going to replace her. So that's why she kept going with the freak offs. No, that's not innocent.
It's even text messages with Diddy saying she could date other people and shit.
Moving on, bro. It's a lot of women like that. You nudge them, saying, no, we not doing this shit no more. And they keep coming back.
You know what people think? People think right now, today, she still love Diddy, bro. And she don't want him to go to jail. Bro. Just sitting up there in front of him. That's what people think, bro.
Man, her name ain't Cassie. Her name Bronte.
They think she just wanted that paper, but she still love Diddy, bro.
Man, her name is Bronte.
She out there laughing. So the jury probably like, is she devastated?
No.
She laughing up there?
No, she not, bro. Bitch,
then it says she had therapy for sexual compulsions. So that could, they lawyers got something to work with, man. Unless something else come out through other witnesses. But the Cassie thing, I don't know. But she the star witness, so.
I just don't like the fact that she was married. She was supposed to be moved on. And keep coming back. Is that a victim? Do we supposed to call that a victim? Hell no, bro. I don't call that a victim. I don't care what a lot of y'all women want her to feel. I don't care how y'all looking at it. She ain't no victim, bro. She was a part of the freak offs. She was the coordinator. She was the coordinator freak off. And she wanted to stay in that position. It wasn't no shit that Oh, she was held against her will. No, I just want to look at this goddamn post just to see, like, you know what I'm saying? Because there's women out here that got questions too.
Like Diddy, didn't like him when he was puffy. But I gotta keep it $150. Cassie is not innocent in all of this, okay? Especially with the testimony that came out today. You can't make me believe that she is. She said herself that she didn't say no to the freak offs because she didn't want him to get a different woman instead. So she didn't want to be replaced. She didn't want to lose access to that lifestyle. She stayed there and she participated in some of those things because she enjoyed it. And some of it that she did not enjoy, she stayed because he's rich. Okay? If Diddy was just regular old Sean that drives the forklift at the warehouse at the factory up the road, she would not have took no ass whoopings for 10 years. Okay? She would have got the hell on. She might have stayed around for like 10 months until she got her income tax and got her a little apartment or something, a little hoopty, and got the hell on. But being for real though, I'm just keeping it $150. If he was a regular working dude, she would not have stuck around for that shit. It was the money. It was the fucking money, the fame, the fortune. And
We know, man. That's what I'm saying. Everybody know that, man.
She ain't no victim. That's my verdict.
It ain't over yet.
6 weeks,
ain't
right?
over
They
yet.
got 6 weeks, right? Man, I feel like she ain't no victim. She laughing in court. Nah, she don't get no victim. We gotta lighten this damn segment up, man. We gotta lighten this segment up with some Trump goddamn signings, man. First of all, what was the first one? Yeah, he got them partner Saudi Arabia. He went to Saudi Arabia. They got like a good deal going on. It was like a $600 bill, $600 million bill. Was it billion or million? It was billion, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got that. He got money coming through. For anybody that don't know, I think bruh got like at least like 10 trillion. 10 trillion out these 3 months.
I don't know, man. You might have to look that up.
It's a rough number. I'm gonna put it up. How much money? It's something. How much? The bro been goddamn getting some of them gold visas off too. But it just, I'm trying to pull it up too. But that shit ain't got that going through. But we ain't got here. I mean, Trump went to Saudi Arabia and he got like a $600 billion deal going on with Saudi Arabia. And also he signed an executive order for dropping the prices of prescription. I mean, a lot of Americans are going through that struggle looking at prices. Only thing Trump want to do is he just want to have equal. Because now, like nowadays, you look at like, you know what I'm saying, blood pressure medicine and all that. Different countries are getting like the cheaper prices for some reason. But they look at U.S. and they good. So they give us the highest fucking price for medicine. At the same time, looking at Germany, they paying like $2 while we paying $20 for some prescription. All Trump just want this shit equal. So he signed an executive order on like dropping prescription drug prices.
You're doing a lot, man.
You're doing a lot, bro. You're doing a
Say
lot. Bro.
Biden officials are in awe. Oh, and I gotta show this. Oh, yeah, let me show you something. Cause they thought I forgot. I couldn't let myself forget.
My bad. That number was wrong. I think it's 5.58 trillion in deals. I thought it was 10 trillion. I thought it was 10 trillion, but it's 5.58 trillion in deals that he's raised over these 100 days. First 100 days, man.
I sent a little video to the chat. I don't know how you play it though. It's just actual video. But it's just like I just want to show people like the media been lying to y'all about Brian Mills. And it's just like it's time y'all just had a nigga back, man. He fighting for this country, bro. I just want y'all to hear this, man. If we could play it. It's different than the usual way.
I got you.
But
I'm gonna pull it all right.
Yeah, I was screen recording.
What we're going to do, but there wasn't anything like that. I think Democrats are learning, and I'm going to agree with you that Democrats cannot only be the party of resistance. We cannot, like, we resisted so hard between 2017 and 2024. We impeached the guy, like, we prosecuted him, convicted him of 34 felony counts, and guess what? He still got elected. So I don't know how much harder we can resist right now.
Are you admitting that that the case against Trump in New York was part of the organized Democratic Party resistance?
It was a Democratic prosecutor, and at the time, I thought it was unwise. I went on Fox News and said
there were Democrats who said this at the time.
There were a lot.
Just to be clear, this wasn't. Just to be clear, everybody who now touts the 34 felonies, take it from Liz. This was not a real case. This was a plot to upend the presidential campaign, which backfired.
I just think it was a boneheaded move by Alvin Bragg.
That's just they letting it out now. They don't need to keep lying. True. All this stuff was just bullshit, man.
A lot of these niggas, you can tell.
He's a felon. All that shit is cap, bro.
A lot of these people are starting to come out and scrape up money too, just like with the Jake Tapper shit.
Jake Tapper trying to grift.
A lot of these niggas were getting paid, and they realized that damn when they heard them Doe's budget cuts, they were like, "Damn, that's one of my payments right there. Let me goddamn make a book."
That's them making the book, trying to get money, but they trying to fake get their credibility back because nobody watched them no more because they've been lying. So now they trying to come out with this. They try to make it like they coming at the Democrats and really asking about it. Because y'all lied to us and people don't believe us because of y'all. That's what's going on.
They trying to make it like we was on your side the whole time.
But they knew. That's what I'm saying. Y'all wasn't doing y'all job. Y'all just showing the people that y'all was just going with whatever they say. But when it's the Trump people, y'all digging deep. And it's an anonymous source that say this. And when it's an anonymous source against the Democrats, y'all, can we really believe nobody who put their face on it and anonymous? Like, what? It's just hypocrisy. A lot of it.
Facts, man.
And that shit is crazy, man.
It's
crazy, like people still don't get it. Now we done got to the point where we got black fatigue, brother. Black fatigue is a real thing, man.
I told y'all that shit was real, bro, because it's just the fact that, like, the Democrats will try to say, oh, that we have been oppressed by the white man for long. And it's like, but y'all don't act like y'all oppressed. When you oppressed, you supposed to change up how you supposed to be as a civilian. We got motherfuckers running around here, ain't even worried about their culture no more. The culture's so chopped and screwed, people get tired of it. And people get tired of the fact that some of y'all niggas around here ain't doing for y'all family, so y'all want to blame the white man. That's the easier answer. Just like how Jasmine Crockett do. It's the white man this, it's the white people that. But you work around so many white people. You work around so many white men. But now they the problem. All right,
they got to fold to put her at the top of them. That's what I'm saying.
She gonna count her days anyway.
How you oppressed and you able to do that? That's what I'm saying. It's like, how you going? Look,
they giving her power.
I just don't want to over rant because I could rant out this bit.
Nah, I understand, man. It get real tiring about these type of fucking news about the Democrats. This ain't even no biased shit because if it was, this ain't even no biased shit. Some of y'all Democrat motherfuckers are starting to believe that the people who's a representative of this party are looking at y'all like y'all are not doing what y'all supposed to do. Just like how Stephen A. say, it gets to a point that you got to start agreeing so you can implement stuff. Work together at this point, because at this point y'all are losing. Every battle that y'all put on the fucking table, y'all are losing. At this point, y'all should be saying, yes, President Trump, yeah, hey, do you mind doing us a favor? But y'all want to come against everything he do, so therefore, y'all gonna lose every fucking battle. And niggas gonna vote against y'all motherfuckers.
Can't get lax though, man.
Hell no, man. We still, man, if you a MAG out there, put MAG in the chat. At the end of the day, it's still a battle with these chairs, and we still gotta do more attentive focusing, bro. We still gotta be on shit. Even the Justice Department system on them doing certain shit. Us people, we still gotta put that pressure. But that's all I got to say about it, man. That was a good going through the transcript of Diddy case.
Yeah, man. Wow.
I got my verdict. She ain't innocent. I mean,
I was gonna throw the AB clip in there. But we're gonna let that nigga be crazy, man. I don't even want to get into it. I feel like if it was they got Dylan Roof free, but you got AB locked up. I feel like AB fucked up when he ran after somebody. Can't do that, bro.
Man, AB fucked up trying to be a rapper, and two, he should have stayed playing football. He's too involved. He's too involved in limelight now, man. He too far gone. I just wish he would have stayed, got him another Super Bowl, and sat the fuck down with his goddamn.
Had the blonde mustache. Bro had the blonde mustache. I know it was up.
Yeah, man. Can't do nothing more.
Then he lied on Shiloh. You remember he posted videos cooking Shiloh.
Cam goddamn exposed that shit. That's why I was trying to tell, like, motherfucker, like I saw that comment, that shit old, and plus that wasn't the whole clip. Come on, don't do that to Shiloh, bro.
The boy trying to make a team and you tried to sabotage him.
No,
that's why you got like. That's probably why this happened, bro. God, like the evil, the hate. You tried to do some fucked up shit. That shit came right back and spit on your ass.
He tried to do that shit. He tried to knock down Shiloh off with the goddamn quick views and shit. But it's okay though. Cause I saw that video and he did lock you up, AB. I saw a couple videos. He locked your ass up with that Raiders helmet. That's why you can't wear that shit.
They like, yo, this is prime AB right here. I think this one AB told was fucked up though.
Yeah, when he had that, he had dark nigga nasty
that green shit.
It was nigga, you got a scar on your foot and you still running? Like that nigga got slave feet. But that's man, that's all I got, man. You good?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Got to find the thought, man.
All right, man. Oh, you said you got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. I'm just gonna be like, nowadays, bro, with these high value cases, or we gotta look at what's being examined. We gotta look at who the real victim what is being charged? Because we gotta realize who, if we're gonna say a victim, especially with sex trafficking, we gotta know, like, was this person was not involved with the freak off? Did she get kidnapped? Did she get, not even the drug shit, because she knew about the drugs. So my verdict, my final thought, she is not no victim. This is to try to lynch P. Diddy. I ain't saying P. Diddy no good dude, but I'm just saying this was a trial by media case, and they knew if you talked about her sucking so much dick that her mouth was damn sore, people gonna feel bad for Cassie. Like, oh my God, he made that girl do that. No. She wanted the drugs. She wanted the freak offs. She was fiending for the freak offs. She ain't no victim.
I got a different thought. I feel like all this is because Cassie don't want to be a part of the Rico, like on some just Max, like that Ghislaine Maxwell with Epstein, because she called the people, she set up the rooms, she was involved, she had sex with these guys outside of the freak off, outside of Diddy knowledge. I mean, she could be, if Diddy says trafficking, she would be charged with it too. But if you snitch and make yourself the victim, you can avoid charges. That's what I think. Final thought, JB. First Game Podcast.
Facts,
It's been
man.
a blessing, man.
Thanks for everybody tuning in on TikTok. Thanks for everybody tuning in on YouTube, Twitch, man. You already know, bro. We on Spotify, iHeartRadio, or whatever you get your podcast, bro. And we just thank everybody, man. Hey, you already know, bro. Shit, I'm gonna set up a Riddick too, and I'm gonna try to, get what fans want to talk about, but it will be showing up. If you ever see Big Dave 1500 on Reddit, just asking what the people, what should we talk about this week? Hey man, comment, bruh, because we want to hear what the people got to say. But other than that, man, it's a good episode, man.
Yeah.